Joining us now is Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart, a member of the so-called Gang of Seven, also a member of the Appropriations Committee. Congressman, great to have you with us.
Thank you, Lou.
Your reaction to the Speaker's remarks on the children brought to the United States by illegal immigrants.
Lou, one of the things that defines the United States of America is that we're a meritocracy. You know, your father or my father could be a drug dealer or a murderer, and we don't hold that against the children. We judge people for what they do, for their merits. You have a number of people here who were brought by their parents. Their parents made that decision. They've done everything right, and we should hold them accountable for their actions, for their merit, and that's exactly what the Speaker is talking about. We are a meritocracy. We're a nation of laws and a meritocracy.
And your House is one of rules and good order. Are you going to proceed as Chairman Goodlatte of the Judiciary Committee has persisted, and I think intelligently so, with the regular rules of order, hearings, and an open, transparent, wide open process?
Well, look, I think we've seen what happens when you try to ram something down the throat of the American people. Does Obamacare sound familiar to you? Clearly, a couple things. The House, what we want to do in the House is we understand that we have an immigration system that's absolutely broken. I mean, everybody understands that. But we have to get it right. We're not in a hurry to just rush legislation. We want to make sure that we get legislation that fixes the broken immigration system, that protects the rule of law, that protects and increases and helps flourish our economy, that fixes fixes what's broken. Right. And in order to do that, we're going to take our time and we're going to try to get it right.
And you are supporting the incremental processes outlined by Chairman Goodlatte and now Speaker Boehner as well. You support that process?
Lou, what I support is fixing what's broken. And to me, that's frankly, a bit of a strategy decision, whether we do it in one bill, three bills. What I do want to do, let me tell you what I am committed to do. I got elected not to just sit here and do nothing. I got elected to fix problems. Everybody recognizes that we have a broken immigration system. Everybody recognizes that we have millions of people who are here undocumented, and ignoring those facts will not make it go away. Yeah. I want to fix the broken immigration system. I want to do it right. I want to do it carefully. I want to make sure, since we have a president who, to be kind, follows the laws that he wants to follow, enforces only the laws selectively that he wants to enforce, knowing all those things, we need to make sure that we get legislation that fixes the problem, because I'm not willing to do nothing, that fixes a problem, but does it right. And in order to get it right, if we got to take a little bit more time, hey, so be it.
Let me ask you if you agree with me on a proposition. I say the American people are ready to fix that broken immigration system. Have been for a long time. But they have been gamed by politicians in Washington, D.C., of both parties.
Yeah.
And what they ask is demonstrable, straightforward language and action. Secure the border, assure that we're not going to go through this nonsense again, and make certain that we come up with a rational, effective, humane immigration resolution. But secure the border and our ports first and foremost, not with triggers and not with these abstract, opaque guarantees, but to actually secure it. Do you think that the House and the Republican Party and ultimately the Senate and the Democratic Party and this president are ready to go there?
We have to be ready to go there. This cannot be the only country in the planet that can't determine who comes in and who leaves. Every other planet, by the way, makes those decisions. We for some reason, I guess, are not allowed to do that here. We have to secure the borders. Now, we got to be very clear. In order to secure the borders, understanding that we have a president who selectively enforces the laws, not only the ones that he likes, he doesn't enforce even many of the laws that he does like. Look at what he just did with Obamacare. Knowing that, and knowing, Lou, that we have to pass legislation in order to secure the border, can we, and that's why it has to be done methodically, can we create legislation that forces the administration to secure the border, that helps the economy? I think that's got a crucial part of it. That fixes the immigration system, because right now, frankly, the legal system isn't working either, so it's an incentive for illegal immigration that stops the magnet, which is in essence jobs. So can we create a system that legitimately works so that we have a verification system? Can we do all those things in a responsible fashion, secure the border, help the economy. But I will also tell you, Lou, that we have to stop ignoring a fact, whether we like it or not. There are millions of people here who are undocumented. Some of them cross the border, others just stay
like
here,
I said,
overstay the visa.
Congressman, I think the
agree with
American people are ready to do exactly that. But they're not ready to frankly, be gamed by this president or the previous or either political party.
And you're absolutely right. The border security was promised in '86. It wasn't delivered. So if we cannot show that we really can have an enforceable border security, common sense, understandable, enforceable border security. And by the way, having the added challenge that we have a president who, doesn't like to enforce a lot of the laws, if we can do that, the American people will accept it. And if we cannot, and then obviously it's not going to pass the House.
Congressman, great to have you with us. We thank you very much. Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart.
Always a pleasure.